top 10 digital assets for me that I'm liking right now for 2024. These are my top picks for digital assets right here. And these are what's called the main cap. So basically, the way that I'm learning from my teachers is we have a main cap, mid cap, and small cap coins. Okay. And I'm going to do a volume check too. This is take 3, by the way. I've been having some issues with volume today. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got it. We got volume. Good. So, nice. So, I did a whole 30-minute video earlier, and you almost always check volume, but didn't check volume, and my computer was just being weird today. So, but anyway, take 3. All right. So what is main and what I'm main cap, right? So basically, and this is just I'm just kind of really talking to the beginner here, just to kind of give you some ideas, just to introduce you to what digital assets are, because I feel like most of you are gonna want to know by the time you really figure it out. You'd wish that you learned earlier. So basically, this is a free website right here. It's called CoinGecko.com. That's a free website. However, I am a member of the IM Academy, which we have tools like this, levels tools, swipe coin tools. This is not swipe coin tools, but this is we have lectures, like pre-recorded lectures that teaches you all about digital assets and anything else digital you want to learn about. Every week we have over 100 different educators teaching you live, Sunday through Saturday. You can jump on their sessions live, ask them questions, and really get a rhythm for what's going on in the market. And that's really what the people that are really into it, and just, for me, I'm just kind of taking it just kind of like a childlike enthusiasm. It's fun. It's like a game. You just, we're just playing to win and, multiply our money, right? So CoinGecko.com is a free website. Oh, and by the way, if you have any interest in joining the Academy with me, there's a link somewhere in this video or on the if you're on YouTube, but right in the description of the video, I'll have a link. You can just click and join the DCX Academy. That's what you want to learn about if you're interested in digital assets. They do have other academies because they teach other things, and they have deals. If you want to get more academies, they'll make it even a better price. But this is the DCX Academy. So just click the link, join up, and then we can collaborate, right? Then we can start collaborating. So CoinGecko.com, it just kind of gives you some generals and some specifics. Right now, look over here on the left-hand part of the frame. We have over 12,000 different digital coins, right? How are you ever going to keep up with all that? That is so much to keep up with. For one, that's why I love being in the Academy, because they're professionals and they're bringing us the ideas, and then we can pick the ones that we want to get involved with, just like I did today, right? Now, the 12,000 coins is over 900 plus different exchanges, and it has a market cap of 1.7 plus trillion, right? I've seen it under a trillion. I've seen it over almost at 3 trillion. The experts, well, who's the experts? There's all kind of, you hear rumors, buy the rumor and sell the news, or vice versa. But there's lots of talks, rumors about that market cap eventually going between 10 to 20 trillion once everybody gets on. And there's a lot of people on the sidelines that can't even get going yet because of regulations. So now that's that. Now each of these coins over here has its own individual market cap, okay? The number one coin in the whole, out of all 12,000 plus coins, is Bitcoin, right? It's the number one coin. You may have heard of it if you've been looking around a little while. Over here on the right-hand side, it says what its market cap is, right there. 857 billion. Okay, now, what's interesting, because I've been listening and follow along with the teachers at IM Academy, Ethereum, which is number 2, right? And it's also number 2 on my list, has a market cap of 265 trillion, right? Now, some people rumor, buy the rumor, sell the news, some people rumor that they feel like Ethereum will overtake Bitcoin in market cap. Does that make sense? It doesn't mean the price of Ethereum will be larger than Bitcoin. Over here on the left, the price doesn't mean the price, the market cap, which basically means about, if it grew 3 times in market cap, it would just be equal almost. And to exceed, it's going to have to grow a lot more. So if Ethereum does overtake Bitcoin in market cap, it helps me to be really excited personally about Ethereum. So that's just kind of my favorite one of them all that I am buying into, dollar cost averaging into. So anyway, this is a Bitcoin. Now, kind of what I'm looking at on all these coins, my top 10, is what has been the previous all-time high, right? In this case, Bitcoin, the previous all-time high was around 69,000, right? Right now we're at 43,000 plus. So if it just goes back to previous all-time high, then that's good, right? There's lots of different thoughts on how to take profits, and it's really an individual kind of thing. Personally, I'm kind of buying into what I can as hard as I can right now. And then once we get to a certain point, probably at previous all-time highs, I'm going to start taking profits. And you're going to want to pull the money out and do something else with it, right? Perhaps real estate, perhaps stocks and bonds, perhaps precious metals. It's kind of whatever you're into, or more digital assets. So you just want to keep it growing, right? So now I have some charts saved. All right, so this is Bitcoin. This is my favorite, not the favorite, but this is my number 1 choice for digital assets, right? So that is where it's at currently on the. Hurry, the computer's being kind of slow. Okay, no, I don't want that. Okay. 4-hour time frame. I'm just going to pull it back to the 4-hour time frame just to kind of get a little idea of what it's been doing over the last few weeks, right? So each one of these little highlighted bars are Mondays. Monday, right? We're going into a new Monday right now. So, all kind of things can happen. I personally pay really close attention to what happens with Bitcoin, because it almost leads almost all other coins. Some people say we're going to at least hit 100 at some point, 100,000, and then some people preach that it'll go down to 12,000, right? So you just have to really get a feel for it, and that's why I kind of like to keep my eyes on it real close, because it can change really fast. So just keep that in mind. Now, let's look up Ethereum. I'm going to run through these charts real quick. If you have any questions or any thing you want to ask about the charts, let me know. I'm just going to pull up the chart and the previous all-time high right now. And then as time goes on, I'll dig into them a little bit deeper. But right now, with Ethereum, we're at 2,200 about, which is a great price. I am scooping that up as hard as I can. With a previous all-time high of 4,700, I have high hopes of over 10. So, we'll see where it goes. And that's my thoughts there. XRP, pull that up. That's a really interesting. XLM and XRP are really, I feel, closely related. At least that's what I'm picking up from what I'm learning. But XRP has a lot to do with payment processings, and they're going through a legal battle with the government, and it looks good on their behalf. And if it does go well, it could go above $8. It's currently at 0.57 cents, right? It's 57 cents a digital coin, right? And previous all-time high is $1.95. Even if it goes back to that, that's almost a 4x. But if it goes to, if it goes up to above 8, it's like you're looking at like a good, you could be in 6 to 10x right here, possibility. But no promises, no guarantees. This is just my thoughts. I'm just speculating. So thinking, it's like a game, right? That's XRP. Let's look at Polkadot next. Okay, I'm gonna pull up Polkadot. Right here. Okay, this is a nice looking chart, and Polkadot doesn't get a lot of hype doesn't seem to be a lot of hype, but there does seem to be a lot of real case use for Polkadot. So it's on my list as to go hard on right now because it does have a previous all-time high of $55. It's at $6.81. Looks like a good potential 5 to 10x return. That's what I'm hoping for. So we'll see how it goes, but that's my goal with that one. Let's look at Solano, SOL. Okay, now these are the top 10. My choice of the top 10 in the main market cap. Okay, we're not in mid or small. We're in main market cap territory. I will be building out a mid top 10 case scenario and a small cap top 10 scenario. I'm working on those currently as we speak. Now, Solano currently is at $90.24. Previous all-time high, $258. So we're looking at a good 3x. And there is a lot of, seems to be a good potential use case for this particular asset that's going to be around for at least for the next while. Let's look at Cardano. All right, Cardano, or ADA, is abbreviation for it. I don't know how they came up with that. It is currently at 0.48. What's really fascinating about ADA is once you get to understand how these things, what people are using these things for, they're building out things on the blockchain and they're building out all this digital stuff, and they're using these ADA and all this stuff as exchange value, but it's different than Bitcoin. Almost always, when Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. When Bitcoin goes down, almost everything goes down. ADA has its own little ecosystem. Previous all-time high, $3.09. So if it goes back even previous all-time high, you're looking at a 6x return. And if we, down the road go, there's high hopes for this one. A lot of people, I know, are hoping above $5 digital assets. So it's a one to keep an eye on, and it's on my list, meaning I'm going to be putting my money where my mouth is on these coins, right? So let's look at ADA. Let's look at Chainlink. With also realizing that you're going to want to get out, because as you can see, these things go up and they go down. So you don't really want to get crushed, right? So looking at Chainlink, $13.28, previous all-time high, $52. So if we do make it back to previous all-time high, that's a nice potentially 4x right there. And it could go a lot more. There's a lot of good use case for this digital asset, Chainlink, right? So now I'm going to go to Matic or Polygon. Let's see here, Matic, Polygon. Okay, I don't like this chart because it's not compared to the US dollar. It's compared to the Bitcoin. It's a little harder for me to read, but I'm looking at about a 3x return if we go back to previous all-time high. Let's look at Uniswap. Okay, Uniswap. Okay, Uniswap, $5.89. Previous all-time high, $44. Okay. Whew. 10x. If it just goes back to all-time high. There's a lot of positive use case for Uniswap. A lot of experts really like this digital asset. So I'm gonna go hard on it the best I can. Okay. Now I'm gonna look at two more, Algo and Atom. Algo and Atom. Let's look at Atom here. $9.25. Previous all-time high, 44. So it's at least a 4x return if it goes back to previous all-time high. I'm digging that. Atom. I'm sorry. No. Algo. That was Atom. Algo is compared to the Bitcoin. It's a little harder to read for me at the moment. But looks like at least a 3x return. Okay. So really the last three were kind of substitutes. I really listed out about at least 12 assets. The last two are the one I know the least about, but they're on my list as to go for it. So, all right. So that's it on that. So just a quick recap, okay? These are my top picks. It is now near the beginning of January 2024. This will also lead to kind of be a digital history calling, not making predictions, but I am going to be speculating, and just out of fun, making a game out of it, right? That's the thing. We want to take our money and make more money out of it. And I personally, my mentor says, just make it fun, right? So these are my top picks for main cap. Now remember, we have mid cap and small cap. I'm going to be working on those. So my goal personally is to have about 10 main caps, 10 mid caps, 10 small caps, buy into it, and then scale out of it in the next bull run, right? Which meaning, if you don't know about that, the Bitcoin does go in prices, and after the next bull run, I want to have taken at least, personally, I'm thinking at least 50% of profits. So we'll see, maybe more, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, because it can really take a pullback on the bear side. So we'll see what happens. But this is where we're at. If you have any questions about the Academy, it is really like learning and having an online education. And they really say give yourself about a year to a year and a half to learn a lot of the fundamentals, because it takes a while to learn what it takes to learn. We have a Stocks Academy, a Crypto Academy. Every week, Sunday through Saturday, we have all our teachers are teaching live. You can jump on there, ask them questions, engage, get caught up on the latest. It's amazing. And I'd love for you to be a part of our community, collaborate together. We can share trading ideas together, and we'll collaborate, right? That's if you're interested. The link to joining is inside the description of the video. Just go for it. Just take action. Just click the link, and it's DCX Academy. It's DCX Academy. It's the digital assets. There are other academies. If you have other interests, you can combine and join more than one academy. So depends on what your interest lies. If you're interested in digital assets, it's the DCX Academy. All right, that's it for now. And I'm going to be doing more of these reports so we can watch these coins and these assets develop. Right, that's the thing. I want to watch them develop over time, and I'm going to be sharing with you, because we may pull something out, put something else in. Right, so we'll see how it goes. All right. And remember, health is wealth, right? Without our health, it doesn't matter how many assets you have or how much currency or precious metal or real estate or whatever earthly things you have. Our health is our wealth, right? So my saying for my YouTube channel was, health is wealth, cash flow is king, cash is queen, and credit is freedom. So I'll let you think about that. I'll see you on the next lesson. Bye for now.